Go with me, something for you to see. Time to be kind, leave the madness behind. There's no better way to be. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Come take my hand, join in the band, write what is true, the song that's in you, to be happy again. Happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. So pack up your worries, your troubles and woes, put them all behind you and close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Come sing with me. What you dream can be. Take a walk outside, slow down life's ride, so everyone can see. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Happy again. Come, go with me, something for you to see. Time to be kind, leave the madness behind. There's no better way to be. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Come take my hand, join in the band, write what is true, the song that's in you, to be happy again. Happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. So pack up your worries, your troubles and woes, put them all behind you and close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Hey everybody, get ready to have some fun. Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show. Ready to have some fun? Welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show. Hey everybody, get ready to have some fun. Welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show.
Hey! We're having problems. Want to get off to a good start. So, hey, Tom. Hey, Linda. Bill, can you hear me now? We're getting off to a rough start for a Monday. And I've had such a great weekend. Hey, Tom. I've had a lot of fun this weekend. My daughter is in with her children, and I've got grandkids coming out to Yazoo. So anyway, if you want to play, I've got this game set up or this project that I want to do where anybody that wants to participate can help write a song. And it's going to be fun to do, but you need to be on SannaBlue YouTube if you want to do that. So that's where all the comments are going to be taken. Now, I've got a list of things to think about before we get started on the game. And I've got on there on Facebook, but Facebook has got a tendency to where it will treat comments as spam. So I'm afraid if you want to do it on Facebook, that something that you might want to contribute might not get through. So consider going to SannaBlue YouTube. That's where you want to be, Melinda. Hey, Melinda, glad you're here. But anyway, think about that, and I'll give you some more details, and I'm going to post this. I may have already posted on the Free and Fredonia page. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to give you some examples later on about the fun that we can have. I'll show you. Right now, let's go ahead and share whatever format you're on. Go ahead and hit your share button and invite all your neighbors and friends and family and to come on and join us and play. Try to impress on them that you're a nice person and that we're a nice bunch of people over here just having a good time and taking a few minutes to get away from all the madness. All right. Bill's Hoyd, he's rechecked. Let me go ahead and get the word for the day.
You will not have to fight this battle. Take up your positions, stand firm, and see the deliverance the Lord will give you. 2 Chronicles 20:17. Sometimes victory is about steadfast faith, not frantic effort. Hold your ground and watch God win the fight.
All right. Everybody said amen. Like I said, we were having some technical problems on the start off. I hope that you can see these comments. Can everybody see the comments on their screen right now? Just to test, just to check. Check the pulse out there. See what you can and cannot see. You should be able to see it. This might be another way to post some comments, but it'll be better if you're on SannaBlue YouTube. All right. The subject on trivia tonight is Robin Hood. Now, I don't know about you, but I have always been a fan of Robin Hood ever since I saw the movie Robin Hood with Errol Flynn. I mean, it was such a great movie, and I was hooked then on being a big fan of Robin Hood. So we're going to check. Let's get Gloria to remind us how to play this game. We'll be right back with some Robin Hood.
Welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show. Be sure you like and share with everybody. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is, the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have just enough time to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comments section. Be sure to watch the timer at the top of the screen so you will get your answer in before the cutoff. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. Good luck. Now, back to Gary.
All right. Wrong button. That's all right. We'll get to that later. Hey, Terry, glad you made it. The subject is Robin Hood. It's all kind of questions about checking to see what you know about Robin Hood. Yeah, that's true, Kat. That was a good movie, Kevin Costner. There's been several good movies. Russell Crowe did a good, in my opinion, he had a good Robin Hood movie. So this is going through the whole spectrum. Yeah, Melinda, men in pants. Yeah, that's true. That's right. All right, we'll see what you know. This will be fun. Get your thinking caps on. Here we go. Question 1. Yeah, let's go, Tom. I'm with you. What is the name of Robin Hood's loyal companion known for his size and strength? Is it Tall Jack, Merry Mike, Little John, or Big Tom? What's the name of Robin Hood's loyal companion known for his size and strength? Tall Jack, Merry Mike, Little John, Big Tom. I see Elijah has joined the group. We had a big day at the creek today, Mr. Elijah. He was throwing rocks all over the place. There wasn't a bird anywhere within 50 miles. He was making so much noise. All right, what's the name of Robin Hood? I tried to teach him to be quiet between him and Miles and Charlie. Three of my grandsons. Wildlife was nowhere to be found. Little John, everybody got that right. Little John was his loyal companion. We all know about Little John. Here we go. Next question. Where does Robin Hood traditionally live with his band of outlaws? Is it Sherwood Forest, Oakshade Forest, Nottingham Woods, Greenleaf Grove? People are answering before you read the question. Melinda, are you having technical problems? I could have sworn at this episode that there would be no technical problems. Everything would be smooth. But that's never the way it works, is it? Where does Robin Hood traditionally live with his band of outlaws? I'm sure if you were like me, I played a lot of Robin Hood when I was a kid. I would make bows and arrows out of everything and shoot at anything that moved. Sherwood Forest. Everybody, I think, got that pretty much right. Melinda's on the couch. Okay. She's probably at her therapist. Question 3. Who is the main antagonist in the most Robin Hood legends? Is it the Sheriff of Nottingham, Sir Guy of Gisborne, Lord Locksley, or King Richard? Evelyn Wood, Spade Raiders. Who's the main antagonist in most Robin Hood legends? The Sheriff of Nottingham, Sir Guy of Gisborne, Lord Locksley, or King Richard? Welcome everybody that's playing tonight. There's a few people watching that are not playing, and that's okay too. They come to check you guys out. You are the cream of the crop. I guarantee you. The Sheriff of Nottingham. Somebody missed that one. Elijah. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie's joined us. Claire was supposed to be on too. All right, question 4 on Robin Hood. Which English king is often said to support Robin Hood? Is it King Richard the Lionheart, King Henry VIII, King George III, King Edward I? Elijah's saying my stream is behind. Let me just try something here. Let's see if we can catch it up. Melinda, you're always on the short bus. You're always complaining about something, Melinda. I'm telling you, I just don't see how Pete can put up with it. All right, I guess he is a patient man. I guess he loves you, is what it is. All right, which English king is said to support Robin Hood? King Henry the Lionheart. I'm going to go one more question, then I'm going to pause. See if that catches the stream up. All right, next question. Oh, you was talking to Melinda. Elijah, you're confusing me. Robin Hood is famous for stealing from the rich and giving to whom? The poor, the nobles, the church, his friends. Robin Hood is famous for stealing from the rich and giving to whom? The poor, the nobles, the church, or his friends? Stephanie, where's your mama? She's not playing tonight. Excuse me. All right. Get your answer in there. Robin Hood is famous for stealing from the rich and giving to whom? Did y'all see my artwork I've got? Robin Hood. Anybody know who that actor is? That's fairly easy. The poor. Everybody got it right. All right, let's pause it. I'm going to go to the leaderboard. Miss Cat, look at that. Everybody see where you are and see your points. Everybody see it? You know, I miss Leanne tonight. Leanne is working out of Erin this week. So she's having to drive. Here we go. What weapon is Robin Hood most skilled with? Sword, spear, bow and arrow, or axe? What weapon is Robin Hood most skilled with? I'm surprised that some of y'all do not know that. I would be ashamed not to know that. If you call yourself a Robin Hood fan. What weapon is Robin Hood excuse me, most skilled with? Sword, spear, bow and arrow, or an axe? Man, oh man, the bow and arrow. The bow and arrow. Remember? I figured you hit the wrong button, Bill. I kind of surprised that you didn't get that one correct. All right, here we go. Question 7. What's the name of Robin Hood's love interest? Here we go. Princess Eleanor, Maid Marian, Lady Gwen, or Dame Judith? You remember? What's the name of Robin Hood's love interest? Princess Eleanor, Maid Marian, Lady Gwen, Dame Judith. Elijah, do you know about Robin Hood? Did you read the book or watch the movie? Most of y'all on YouTube, I see. SannaBlue, I presume. That's good. All right, here we go. I want to tell you about this songwriting project that I'm trying to get off the ground. And I think will be fun. Maid Marian. Who missed that? Sharon? Oh my goodness. I am totally surprised. Here we go. This is question 8 coming up. What title does Robin Hood often hold in stories? Is it the Knight of Nottingham, the Earl of Locksley, Duke of Derby, Baron of Sherwood? Trick question. What title does Robin Hood often hold in stories? Knight of Nottingham, Earl of Locksley, Duke of Derby, Baron of Sherwood. There's Leanne Marshall. She made it. And she's complaining already. It didn't take your answer. It's 1, 2, 3, or 4. How can you mess that up? What title does Robin Hood often hold in stories? Knight of Nottingham, Earl of Locksley, Duke of Derby, Baron of Sherwood. Let's see who got that one right. Earl of Locksley. Stephanie, Kat, Leanne, and Linda. They know their Robin Hood. There we go. Question 9. Where did Tom go? I don't see any of his answers. Which member of Robin Hood's band was once a friar? Monk Thomas, Friar Tuck, Father Giles, Brother John. Which member of Robin Hood's band was once a friar? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Leanne, you say you've been there since the beginning? I didn't see your answer. I'm sorry if I overlooked you. But hello, I'm glad you're here. Which member of Robin Hood's band was once a friar? Get your answer in real quick. Time is up. Elijah, where's Daniel and Isaiah? Are they still sleeping? I think those boys are part vampire. They sleep all day, stay up all night. Friar Tuck. Oh, my goodness. Sharon, Kat, Melinda, and Bill, I'm proud of you. You got it right. Daniel, they don't know what's going on. All right, here we go. This is question 10. In which century are most Robin Hood tales set? Is it the 9th century, the 18th, 15th, or the 12th? Excuse me. In which century are most Robin Hood tales set? The 9th, the 8th, 18th, the 15th, or the 12th? All right, get your answer in. There's Mary. Hey, Mary. Welcome. Do you know about Robin Hood? We're on the 10th question. In which century are most Robin Hood tales set? The 12th century. Kat, Bill, and Leanne. How are you doing, Mary? I'm glad that you're here. Welcome. All right, here we go. Question 11 coming up. Which outlaw challenged Robin Hood on a bridge with a staff? Was it Will Scarlet, Much the Miller's Son, Little John, Alan Adale? Which outlaw challenged Robin Hood on a bridge with a staff? Will Scarlet, Much the Miller's Son, Little John, or Alan Adale? Robin Hood. It seemed like that he should have had a theme song. Does anybody remember a theme song for Robin Hood? Wasn't there also a TV series about Robin Hood? Does anybody remember that one? I'll have to do some research on that. Which outlaw challenged Robin Hood? It was Little John. Stephanie, Terry, and Linda got it correct. That's question 11. Let's pause the game. Did I make it? I want to look at the leaderboard again. All right. See where you are. I may have started it too quick or stopped it too quick. What color clothing is Robin Hood traditionally depicted wearing? Red, green, brown, or blue? What color clothing is Robin Hood traditionally depicted wearing? Red, green, brown, or blue? Yeah, Elijah and Miles and Leo and Charlie traipsing around the creek today, making more noise than Sherman's charge through Atlanta. I'm telling you, it was outrageous. But, what can you do? They're just kids. You can't just leave them out there. What color clothing is Robin Hood traditionally depicted wearing? But they had a ball, and I had a ball watching them slipping and sliding through those rocks. Green. Who missed that? Oh, my goodness. I won't say anything, Sharon, Kat, or Melinda. Green. Here we go. Question 13. Which minstrel joined Robin Hood's band and played music? Was it Tom O'Toole, Harry Harpist, Bard Willem, or Alan Adele? The band, the piano player. Here we go. Which minstrel joined Robin Hood's band and played music? You're not supposed to be looking at the picture, Sharon. That's the leather he's wearing over his green shirt. Which minstrel joined Robin Hood's band and played music? Tom O'Toole, Harry Harpist, Bard Willem, Alan Adele. We'll see who knows who the musician was. Anyway, back to the creek. We had such a great time, and Leo, he punked out about halfway through, and Resanta had to carry him halfway back up the hill. Alan Adele, way to go, Cat. Cat got that one. The rest of y'all blew it. Question 13. Who disguised himself as an old woman to escape capture in one tale? Was it Will Scarlet, Robin Hood, Little John, or Friar Tuck? Who disguised himself as an old woman to escape capture in one tale? Will Scarlet, Robin Hood, Little John, Friar Tuck. Anyway, where was I on the story? Oh, yeah, Leo. Wood didn't want to walk back. He gave out, and Resanta had to carry him all the way back. She was huffing and puffing. Wore me out just watching, but he wouldn't come to me. Who disguised himself as an old woman? Everybody get your answer in. But a fun time was had by all. And I'm proud for him. This is question 14. Robin Hood. Robin Hood disguised himself as an old woman. Sharon, you never saw the movie or read the book? Well, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's really entertaining. Here we go. Which historical figure is sometimes confused with Robin Hood? Was it William Wallace, Richard III, Hereward the Wake, or Alfred the Great? This is a very, very good question. If you know anything about history. Which historical figure is sometimes confused with Robin Hood? William Wallace, Richard III, Hereward the Wake, or Alfred the Great? Kevin Costner is gorgeous. Is that what you said, Ken? Okay. Yeah, he's a good actor. Dances with the Wolves, probably one of the best movies ever made. But we're talking about Robin Hood. Hereward the Wake. Nobody got that one right. Oh, well. That's question 15. Let's pause it and look at this. Miss Cat's still in the lead. We've had some people move up in position. This is a good game here. All right. Question 16. Here we go. How did Robin Hood reportedly die in some versions of the legend? Was he poisoned at a feast? Killed by a corrupt abscess while ill? Fell in battle? Executed by the sheriff? How did Robin Hood reportedly die in some versions of the legend? Focus, Sharon or Cat. How did Robin Hood die? Any of y'all remember that story? All right, time's up. Killed by a corrupt abscess while ill. Elijah, you got that correct. It was a lucky guess, I'm sure. Question 17. What term describes Robin Hood's group of followers? The Merry Men, the Green Bandits, Outlaw Brothers, Forest Knights. What term describes Robin Hood's group of followers? There's Tyler Marshall. Tyler, do you know anything about Robin Hood? Make your mama proud. We'll see if you know anything about Robin Hood. What term describes Robin Hood's group of followers? Merry Men, the Green Bandits, Outlaw Brothers, or Forest Knights? We're going to talk about this songwriting project, like I said, in a little while, and I'll put those the details back up on the screen where you can look at it. But you need to be on SannaBlue YouTube to participate. That way, all the comments, because the way you're going to participate is by the comments. The Merry Men, everybody got it right. Congratulations. So that's where you need to be if you want to participate. If you don't, that's fine. You know, stay on Facebook. Here we go. Question 18. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, starred which actor as Robin Hood? Was it Sean Connery, Russell Crowe, Kevin Costner, Cat, or Errol Flynn? Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, starred which actor as Robin Hood? Thank you all so much for coming and playing, spending some time with me. I do appreciate it more than you know. I know everybody's got a busy life, and minutes are sparse and special. So that's the way I feel. Here we go. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, starred which actor is Robin Hood? If Cat misses this one, then we won't know why. This is question Kevin Costner. Look at there. She got it right. That's my hat, Linda. This is the new style. This is my new image. Here we go. Question 19. The Adventures of Robin Hood, 1938, featured which leading man? Was it James Stewart, Errol Flynn, Clark Gable, or Cary Grant? Bill Hoy still has his Robin Hood lunchbox. That is, wow, that's great. Is it in pretty good shape? Or was your lunchbox always like mine, just dense and rusted? Just, didn't survive 1 year from the next. There's quite a collectors that would probably be interested in that. All right, here we go. The Adventures of Robin Hood featured which leading man in 1938? This is the movie that introduced me to Robin Hood. And what's interesting is, on a side note, is that Trigger, Roy Rogers' horse, was in that movie. Errol Flynn. He was called Golden Cloud, I think, at that time, before Roy Rogers bought him and named him Trigger. All right, here we go. This is the last question. Robin Hood, Men in Tights is a parody directed by whom? Woody Allen, Steven Spielberg, Mel Brooks, John Landis. Melinda ought to know this one. Robin Hood, Men in Tights is a parody directed by whom? Woody Allen, Steven Spielberg, Mel Brooks, or John Landis? Get your answer in while you can. I've got a special song I'm going to play for you guys later. Some of y'all might have already heard it. We'll visit that here after we finish this game and see who's got bragging rights on Robin Hood. Men in Tights. Mel Brooks, Stephanie, Melinda, Terry, and Lee Ann. Congratulations. All right, let's see who has taken the lead in this game. Terry Baker, look at there. I think this is like the second time she's won this game. Kat, Linda, and Elijah. Elijah, you fell behind. I thought you might be a poser as far as knowing about Robin Hood. All right, let me go back up here to this screen. Congratulations, Terry. All right. Everybody can see these. Is this stream lagging? It looks like it is. It's okay. Maybe it'll catch up in a minute. Anyway, the object of what I want to do is that I'm going to present one line, like a sentence, to start the song. And then you all contribute or come up with the second line. So in the line, it has to be the same kind of, well, it's got to fit on the first one. The first verse, we're flexible because we're setting the bar. But after that, it become more rigid as far as syllables and rhythm and beats and all that. But anyway, so I'll come up with a line, or maybe one of your lines is better than mine, so we can start that. And then everybody contribute a line, and then you go back and like the line that you think fits best after the preceding line. Very simple. Does that make sense? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna give it a try, and we'll start. I'll post the first line on the Free in Fredonia page, and you can post it on that page too. I'll be looking at that page. So, and then anyway, we'll put together a song: verse, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, and at the end, Friday, I'm going to produce this and make it to where we can put it on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music, but we want it to be good. So this is the first outing. And what I would like to do is write a song about this trivia game and about what fun or how it affects your life, how it affects your time. We can make it funny if you want to, however you want to do it, but be thinking along those lines. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to write the song, and I want y'all to help me out. If you don't, that's fine. You can watch me write it. But anyway, it's going to be fun because at the end of the week, we're going to have a song. Anyway, I've been really writing here lately and producing a lot of music. And this past Sunday, they had a stained glass window dedication at the Erin United Methodist Church in Erin, Tennessee, honoring Bob and Betty McKinnon. And it's absolutely beautiful window, and her whole family was there. And I had written a song about Miss Betty a long time ago. I'd written the words to it, and I've just got the music put together, and I've made a little video. And I want to play that song for you, and I hope you like it. But this is an example of some of the songwriting that we can do together and make something really cool and neat. Anyway, here it is. It's called The Empty Pew.
She held court every Sunday. She held court every Sunday morning. The back pew was her throne, with words of wisdom to make us think and laugh about when we got home. Anything that might happen might cause the poet to write. Miss Betty kept the book books for those who wanted things done right. The back pew was reserved, her warm red shawl in view. Everyone knew she would disappear before the prayer was through. Taking care of collection plates, green jackets, or homemade stew. When her children came to fill that space, homecoming was sweet delight. Her heart would glow with family close when they'd fill that back pew up. Now Betty's dreamed herself away to the arms of Jesus sent, but the back pew is never empty, 'cause her memory is still sitting there. And came one Sunday morning, to church I felt to go, to sit in that sacred place that I had come to know. Alone there in somber thought, I wished her family here. Her presence so close, I could feel this empty pew filled with love and sweet Betty memories. The back pew was reserved, her warm red shawl in view. Everyone knew she would disappear before the prayer was through. Taking care of collection plates, green jackets, or homemade stew. Her presence so close, I could feel this empty pew filled with love and sweet Betty memories.
All right. I love Miss Betty. Anyway, that's just an example of some of the things that we can do and produce a good song. We can have some fun with, and you'll be listed as co-author and all that good stuff. And we'll have some fun with it. Anyway, that's all for tonight. And we will see you tomorrow night with a new game. And I'll check the Free and Fredonia page to for more details about this song project. I'll have more details on it. So anyway, take care. See you tomorrow.